Welcome everyone! We are the Grin brothers, and we're continuing our playthrough of Donkey Kong Country Returns, which aside from ironically bobbing the soul, we've been blasting through this area. Like even the rocket barrel and the minecart stage weren't much of an issue.
I don't even say bobbing the soul was that much of an issue.
We had quite a bit of an issue in that last part.
I think you had an issue.
Yeah, so what I was going to mention last time is, I mentioned, based off the leaks, what I would have thought of a Pokemon team. So, in a game I'm not even planning to purchase, but as someone who... Oh,
sorry, you stopped grabbing
there was yeah, because I thought there was something to throw a barrel at. Yeah. It's probably a puzzle piece. There's rarely Kong there in those things.
Well, we get another chance. Tactical planning, that's what that was.
My strategies are beyond your understanding.
Those bananas really meow.
Oh, gosh darn it. I was so ashamed about that I died. If only I was a Sims 4 character. Living without a single shred of shame or decency.
A lot of people do that too.
But yeah, I mentioned that what I would form as a team based off of the leaks so far. So I was wondering, from what we know of so far, mind if I just...
Yeah. Well, it's up to you now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Almost got all those bananas. What would I form?
Yeah.
Well...
Because, you haven't settled on even the start yet, because you're walking away on their evolutions.
Yeah, because part of the problem is...
But I guess the whole point here is that we don't know anything about this so far, so that's...
Yeah. Because I like Fuecoco.
The one who's going to basically look like one of the banana gators from the sounds of it from One Piece, but red.
Yeah,
And its second stage, which is going to be Fuecoco but with a hat.
Which I love the sound of.
Is it going to at least be a sombrero? What's a sombrero? The Spanish hat. What's a Spanish? That to be fair, that fits in what you've so far shown up.
But, because you only want the starters. Okay, I'm dead. Out of all the starters, I don't really care much for Quaxley's design. I don't think it's
the one
bad.
that's apparently going to be the waifu.
It just doesn't.
Or at least based off dancing.
Well, it's going to be based off dancing. It could just be a dude dancer. Wouldn't that be funny? It's just like a male stripper.
Oh, I thought it was just sending me to death.
I kind of thought it'd be funny if you just died as well. Don't even get any balloons for this one. It's kind of useless. There we go. Because part of the problem is, I like Sprigato's design, but there's already Smoliv, which I'm going to have.
And from the leaks thing, Sprigato's design looks to be very Zorro-esque sort of thing.
Yeah,
like
which
a
I'm
Zorro
fine
slash
with.
magician, which I think works well. Kind of a Zorro Puss in Boots magician sort of vibe, which are a real good combination.
A very weird combination. So this is a free Kong letter?
Yeah, I guess so, if you can not shoot yourself to death.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh gosh.
G! Well, that was a very easy Kong set to get.
Sorry, my first thought. Oh, sorry, I'm now thinking of House of Dead. I've been expecting you, G! I don't want to die! Oh, come on!
Ha, ha, ha. Welcome, friend.
Yeah, no point going for the thing there.
Yeah, so...
I'm scarily good at that. I'm going to mess it up next time.
I immediately die. It's a matter of, like, I'm already going to have a grass type, because
Yeah.
I'm going to have Smoliv.
Yeah, I must admit there was a lot of like ghost types that were intriguing me, sort of thing. And I was thinking, I'm worried that I'd eventually cross over the types.
Yeah.
Because I think, like you, I really like the sound of the coin Pokemon.
Yeah, the coin, especially if it is Midas themed, sounds really interesting to me.
Mm.
But that would put Fuecoco out of the equation.
Yeah, because it's also rumoured to be fire ghost.
And like,
These aren't one-hit kills, are they?
there isn't. Oh.
Yeah.
There's not really been a water type idea that's grabbed my attention.
I'm really annoyed that despite being a British fish, apparently they're going to use the hake as the Spanish fish here. And there's already a surprising amount of water types from the sounds of it, with the catfish as well and the sushi.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. The sushi sounds interesting.
Mm.
And the catfish I might like because I do like catfish.
Yeah, well, they've already got a catfish for 4 in the form of Wishcash.
Yeah. I like the sound of the fairy steel type.
Mm. The one that you're now fearing is going to be the lowly waifu.
But hammer fairy sounds cool.
Oh, I know you sort of people. Oh gosh, it ties back into episode 2 sort of thing. Yeah, this is the one I'm choosing in Reflection 4. Ah, yes, I see. The little one. No, that is literally a child. Also dead. So she could be 100 years old at that point.
The Fire Warrior sounds like an interesting one as well, which is the other problem, because that would also mean no Fuecoco.
I mean, again, I haven't heard a single ground type get, mentioned sort of thing, which seems to be a general problem, but it's like, we don't know quite the extent of the type diversity. Any of the numerous birds, because there's a lot of birds, apparently. Electric flying seagull, I think a parakeet was rumoured to be one of them, a ostrich and a flamingo.
I'd be lying if I said electric flying. It doesn't sound interesting, but I think... Oh, that was a car.
Yeah.
Well.
A noble sacrifice.
We must collect.
I mean, these could also not turn out to be true after all. Although they've been insanely accurate with these leaks. So
they have had some things where they've gone back and been like, no, this was actually not quite right.
Yeah. But like, oh, no, it goes there, sorry. I misjudged that.
That's fine.
Galar with its stick insect Pokemon was supposed to be a rumour, and that was actually what I was going to go for.
Yeah. Like, because on paper, a lot of these Pokemon could be quite cool.
They could also turn out to be terrible, for all we know, sort of thing, in design or with a mechanic that you don't like, sort of thing.
I do like the look of the land whale.
Yeah, the ice type sort of thing. Apparently it's got a younger stage, which I believe they may have said maybe dual type, the younger stage, and then it evolves to pure ice.
Which would be interesting. But yeah, like, a lot of them sound like they could be interesting on paper. But I don't trust them to be interesting in practice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Surprised you didn't just use your iframes to grab. I assume the lava's still rising up for us.
Yeah, just very slowly. I'll teleport you.
Press the lava that you get.
Yeah. Decided to take a break, apparently.
I think I actually remember this though.
That's good.
Vaguely. That or there's just one very similar to it in Tropical Freeze, which is also a very real possibility. Oh, this is rude.
Yeah, very rude.
Okay, I tried to roll.
Oh, there's the lava.
Really? A platform appeared!
Well, not a hard segment per se, just lengthy.
Yeah. Bye!
I mean, it's the interesting thing, speculating a team based purely off leaks. So, for instance, Spider may not actually interest me at all, for all I know.
Whereas I may end up liking the spider. Because I do like...
But I still have other options, per se, that interest me. Like, whilst I have no real interest in Kamen Rider, I did enjoy Power Rangers, though, and Bug Dark is a type I've been wanting for a while.
Yeah.
And based off what I know so far, none of the types I want are being dark, per se.
I might consider one of the dogs.
Yeah. A lot of it based on...
Probably not the fairy dog, because I already have a fairy type I want. But I might go with the dark dog.
Yeah.
Like, it also doesn't help I can't remember, because, like, a lot of it's going to be types.
Yeah.
I think.
And so far
I'm not even against having type crossover.
Yeah, you've done that before.
Yeah. Because it was like, it's that or I just don't have a team. I think I would also consider one of the Pokemon that gets one of the old gens that get a new evolution. Like
That's only started to come up a lot quicker.
Like, I don't think I'd use Dunsparce. Oh, okay, it's coming up a lot quicker. Okay.
Oh, done.
We panicked a bit too much.
I mean, for good reason, though.
Yeah. Usually when a volcano starts erupting, you panic at least a little.
Yeah.
Sorry, DK, I guess we'll never be able to teach you how to spell.
Donkey Kong.
No, just Kong. I immediately default.
So, given that it's not actually the end, because our end is going to be the Banana Temple, should we do this final boss battle in this part?
Let's just do it.
It's going to be a lengthy episode, but to be fair, all of our episodes have been fairly...
Terror. Well, it's only going to be lengthy if we suck.
Yeah.
We only have 28 lives. Ooh, living on the edge, ain't we? I say that as if we haven't easily rinsed through like 80 lives at some points.
Yeah. But yeah, so... Yeah, your problem is fear of type crossover there, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's a bit... Partly a fear of type crossover, partly a fear of me just not liking the design of a Pokemon.
I think I think it's the ostrich bird is apparently pure psychic, no flying type to it. Is the rumor is.
Which in my head,
Oh, what? They're evil.
Oh, it's one of these ones as well. Oh, we actually have to speed up.
Yeah.
This perspective... I don't know why, but that perspective...
We must destroy all their lives before they even get to us! Well, this is one way to do it.
That perspective makes me feel really sick. With the curvature of the tower. Yeah. I don't know why.
Do you want me to do it, or...?
Nah, it'll be fine.
Like, some of it's going to have to be based off the memorization of it, sort of thing. Let's say, is that balloon a trap there? Or... It's a shame the tikis, the tikis don't feel like a very good antagonistic force. Yeah, at the same time, they are perfectly designed enemies for a platformer.
Yes. Got life. Why does this remind me of the end of Emperor's New Groove?
I'm a monkey again!
I'm a llama again! Wait, what? Oh, wait, you were referencing the fact that we are monkeys.
Yeah, we are monkeys.
My brain did not process that. I thought you just somehow got the movie really wrong.
I mean, to be fair, technically, the invention of Emperor's New Groove was them getting the movie really wrong, because that thing went through so much rewriting.
Oh, yeah.
It was like known as like Child of the Sun before or something like that.
Yeah.
It was. It went through development hell.
But originally had nothing to do with llamas.
Nope.
Oh.
So
you want to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. You got something to talk about in the meantime?
I guess I can talk about dirt patches. Sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Okay, I can hold this, can't I?
Yeah, hold it to boost forward. And no, I don't know if you can actively slow down. Emperor's New Groove is an amazing movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Do yourself a favour.
Also, according to Rafi, though, you can also include Home on the Range there.
Home on the Range is an amazing movie,
You remember when
and I
Disney
will
were...
not be taking criticism.
Remember when Disney were banging their hopes for their future on Chicken Little?
I'd rather not think about Chicken Little.
Oh, wow. Those are some fat hell air balloons.
Chicken Little is arguably a movie.
That is a thing. The moviest of movies. Is that kind of what people have said with regards to the Morbius now?
Yes.
It was a movie.
It is the movie of all time. Oh my god, can we get a Chicken Little Morbius crossover?
I mean, they are... Well, no, actually, no. Morbius is owned by Sony.
Yeah.
Who are now raising the price of their PS5s. Good thing we've got Silver
That's to
PS5.
pay for the Morbius.
Yeah.
They were like, Morbius didn't make the money for it, so the PS5 will! Limited edition Morbius PS5.
They released that movie twice.
And it flopped both times. And then the Minions. Oh my god. So, right.
Yeah, the
Minions movie got released in China.
Oh yeah, they had to change the ending, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't see what they changed about it, but
So-
I'm assuming they turned someone to bread.
No, they I have no idea.
Did
what
they have
happens.
Mao as one of the people that the Minions worked under?
I have no idea what actually happens in the Minions movie.
Oh, what? Oh, that's too soon.
I don't care enough to watch it.
Gru died, but this is a prequel. How does that make sense?
Apparently Kid Gru ends up working with another villain
Yeah.
to do like a bank heist or something. And in the normal ending they both get away.
Yeah.
The Chinese ending, however, has a after the fact slideshow where the other villain Gru teamed up with gets caught by the police and put in jail, where he does his time and reforms to become a family man.
Okay.
And I just... That's so funny to me. Because, like, guys, first off, you've literally just basically cycled what actually happens in the trilogy. Well, the duology, I don't know what happens in the third movie.
And maybe that is actually why China's communist takeover works so well, sort of thing, is that with the previous Emperor of China sort of thing,
Yeah.
a previous Emperor of China sort of thing, they didn't, like, execute him or anything. They had him in prison and then had let him out into society sort of thing, because they said it's better publicity if the guy isn't dead,
Yeah.
because they don't want him held up as a martyr symbol.
Sensible.
But it led to an interesting thing when the guy did sort of like get out sort of thing, where he ended up going to a museum. His old house, temple sort of thing, got turned into a museum.
Oh.
And someone was like saying about this, we don't know what this ancient artifact is used for. And apparently the guy was visiting and goes, I know,
toothbrush.
that was my potty, sort of thing. And the person goes, how dare you say that? Who are you to say such things? This is my house! And I believe he actually became a curator for his own museum, sort of thing.
That's funny. Where are we? What's with all these weird colours? Oh, it's
Also,
all the bosses we've beaten up.
because we had to keep changing the sound so much,
The
the cinematic sound doesn't... The cinematic sound is so much quieter than the actual gameplay sound. Because there's no Wii Remote sound effects coming out. So we can barely hear this!
I think we have plenty of time to stop this from happening, guys. DK.
Half of them aren't even going in.
DK, Diddy, like, you just not gonna... Okay, he's making a smoothie.
That's the true villains. Banana smoothies.
Oh,
What?
it's disgusting.
And then I had paving in it.
This is definitely someone's fail.
We came into the wrong time. It's the honey gym all over again.
Are they fusing?
It's the honey gym, Raph.
Literally.
Berg, why would you do this?
Well, he just killed his
commanders.
to
Oh
make-
wow, no, we're having to face Wham Bam Rock. Not that much of a threat, gotta be honest.
He killed his commanders to make a pair of hands, and that actually genuinely upset the monkeys. Ow.
Oh, I should have done that. Okay, gosh.
That was a huge delay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, we don't want to see this again. Are we having to see this?
Did you see the giant deer shadow?
Yeah.
Like the elk?
Oh, you can duck under that.
Right, here's how I'm going to solve this problem. Oh, no. Oh, that was really weird. I tried to get myself killed.
What? Did you not duck under that?
I'd held down. But the giant goddamn elk shadow's terrifying! I did hold duck, but also you came to life and just died anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna use him.
Okay.
Okay, that did not work. Okay.
Oh! Dropped a heart. Oh my god! They exploded into bananas!
Can you imagine if instead of like, Power Rangers thing, instead of an explosion afterwards when you be a person, they just turn into bananas instead?
Really?
Oh, I guess that works.
I landed on top of it? That was a bad idea.
Yeah,
I was trying to get towards the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Giant ominous deer shadow! We're probably gonna die, by the way. Oh.
Wait, really?
I managed to get him, though.
Alright, turns out all you have to do is just casually walk away from that.
Is he gonna change his pan already?
Parent?
Oh, I stood up underneath him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ducked and still got
I
hit.
saw the heart there and was trying to go
Got
for
excited.
it. Yeah.
Really?
I'm off that.
Alright, so it's his right hand that is damaged.
Oh, you have to jump so soon for that.
Oh, he's enraged, apparently. Jesus.
I don't understand. I haven't been able to dodge that once. I can't jump high enough for that.
Feels like more of a Diddy Kong dodge.
Yeah.
Dodge?
Don't think I can blow it away.
I doubt it.
Oh yeah, did it!
Hey!
I didn't do it!
Oh. The heart's a trick. Oh, he did a fake out. Really?
Yep.
Really?
Okay. We can do this. We can do this.
Now he has no hands. What's he gonna do?
He sacrificed all his people just for a pair of hands and they're already destroyed.
Jesus Christ! Okay.
I hit that one button ages ago, but okay.
Again.
I mean, do what works, sort of thing.
Oh, I died.
Over 2 of 3 hits then.
Doesn't seem it. Oh. Blows out on its own.
Yeah, I thought you could blow away sort of thing. I mean, it is the best strategy. I keep pressing 1 to...
Thank you.
Okay, 1 more hit should do it.
Excellent. We're cutting this very close.
Yeah, apparently the timing of the... I did hear that the timing of this boss is quite precise. It's strange that I don't remember this boss at all.
I don't remember any details from this guy.
Haha, jumped over it. Oh no, that wasn't how you need to be precise at all.
Maybe it was the hands. Okay. It's exploded.
And the classic ending.
Yeah.
I watched a review which wasn't a fan of this ending at all, and I disagree. This ending is brilliant. But they were oddly, insistent of the realism of the DK universe. And
Yeah,
like, really? The realism of DK?
This is completely realistic.
All with 0 sound, by the way. This is why DK is one of the top tier people in the tier list of who's the strongest character. A Nintendo character sort of thing. And Little Mac can take these punches.
Yep, all those bananas were stored
It's like
in
that
an
the
active
messed up
volcano.
part about Bleach's ending with Chad becoming a boxer. It's like, what you normal human would survive a punch from Chad?
Well, Death couldn't kill anyone, so... Why couldn't Diddy's jetpack be that strong in-game?
How did we stop the eruption? I threw the moon into it. I killed everyone. I don't know about that.
Why were there bananas stored in an active volcano?
That seems a little bit anticlimactic, but okay, yeah. And there we go.
Credits.
We beat the story mode of Donkey Kong Country Returns.
But he's playing a DS.
Yeah. Nostalgic. That might actually be one of his idle animations. I don't think we sat around long enough for that to happen in the middle of a level.
Whereas Diddy's ready to throw hands.
Apparently with the 3DS version though, because this is what I watched the review of, because the person does like specifically handheld game sort of thing, and it was Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, which I kind of forgot existed.
Same.
Because it was a very strange decision, I've got to be honest. It reminds me again, oh god, the 3DS really couldn't even handle Wii graphics. It looks awful.
Yeah.
The game looks so fuzzy and spotty and everything. But I do know they have, and of course the lack of like ease of use of local multiplayer, because you'd have to have a second person with a copy of the game to be able to do co-op, would have meant that it wouldn't have appealed to me, because co-op I feel is the big factor for Donkey Kong Country. It's also why, although Kirby Planet Robot is really good, it's why I think Kirby Star Allies and Kirby's Adventure Wii are better Kirby games, because of their co-op feature. There's certain games I feel just benefit so much from having co-op as an option.
Yeah.
Like, we've played games where co-op is clearly not, doesn't work well. Like, the Hat in Time playthrough.
Yeah.
Where, a local co-op thing, it's not meant for local co-op. It's meant for people having their own devices. Or rather, more so, single player. But yeah, it was, apparently, when you get all the Kong letters, in this one, it's one super challenging level you unlock. The Psychedelic Banana World that we're going to, that's the aim of this.
That's our plan.
Oh, for that whale was currently a knife, but no, that was his mouth.
Knife whale!
Oh no, it's a whale! Oh no, it's a whale with a knife! Well, okay, that's just impractical. I'm still worried about... But to be fair, very few people die from whales, so... for the secret thing, they instead made that an entire world with separate levels sort of thing. All made from assets of the game and made by Monster Games, who did the 3DS port.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting how they expanded upon that with that. But yeah, of course we've got more to do, but whilst the credits roll, Donkey Kong Country Returns, really fun game.
Yeah.
its problem ultimately, and I think it's a problem I've seen a lot of people echo, is it's got a sequel which does everything it does but better.
Yes.
Like, it's not even a case of trying to say, oh, this has this little thing better. No, Tropical Freeze does everything better. I guess the one thing you could say is that Tropical Freeze gives you the option of Dixie Kong, which, you know, means that makes a lot of the Tropical Freeze so much easier.
I'd actually
But at the same time, that's an
biggest
option.
issue with Tropical Freeze is they still put rocket barrel stages in the game.
But you've shown yourself to be an expert at
I
them,
don't
Rafi.
care, I don't want to play them.
And you could skip all but one of them.
Yeah, and it was the worst one.
The one that's a callback to Returns.
Yeah, it decided to wrap all the trauma you experienced into a single rocket barrel stage.
Oh, that's depressing.
What, he's sleeping?
No,
Oh.
the executive producer, Satoru Iwata.
What, you meant Cranky Joe?
Yeah, technically, Iwata's also sleeping as well, if you want to put it like that.
Yeah.
Now the tikis are dead, this temple shall rise with the laser beams! Wait, you still need to find the Kong letters. Why is there magical letters flowing about that spell Kong? No idea.
I don't remember this cutscene.
I remember this cutscene. Because there's a similar one in Tropical Freeze as well.
But you didn't remember about the...
I don't
Golden
remember.
Temple revealed.
I didn't remember the entire boss fight. I did remember the moon punching ending, obviously.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, of course, who would forget?
Oh, there's for us to the title screen. But yeah, we are going to be doing way, way, way more of this.
Unfortunately.
Because we need to extend it because we finished this playthrough way too soon.
Damn,
this
we're
is-
just too skilled.
Yeah, too good at this game.
Pro gamer. Ow. I hurt my back stretch.
Pro gamer move! Now I'm crippled! Now I can game longer!
Pro gamer move. Watch me take money from the government so I can play more games. I've fallen and I choose not to get up.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, anything specific on Donkey Kong Country Returns before we end and then... Well, okay, we're coming back to it anyway to do all the other levels.
It's been fun going back to it, but yeah, Tropical Freeze is just better. Like, mate, if Nintendo had big brain, they'd do a dual pack with both games in it.
Yeah.
Just so there's actually a Cause
I'm still disappointed we haven't had a third game in the trilogy sort of thing. Because like the other one was a trilogy and it feels like there's potential for a third game sort of thing. I think mainly to... the improvements for a third game would be to...
give us King Crawl.
Well, that is a way to do it, but I'd say the other improvements would be to give more of a reason to use the characters other than Dixie, because Dixie's
she
too
was
broken. She does too much. You'll see the guy can eat peanuts.
I can eat peanuts too, and I'll praise.
I feel the bosses, you know, in terms of what enemies they make, the bosses could be improved as well because of.
What was that weird electric worm boss?
Yeah, even in Tropical Freeze, the polar bear boss is just so much better designed than all the others.
Yeah.
Because it's tied so much better in the rest of the world. And the other thing would be introduce more animal companions, because they've only got Rambi still in Tropical Freeze.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice way to spice up the gameplay sort of thing. But other than that, that's basically all the improvements you need to really do a next Donkey Kong Country. I mean, sure, they can think of like interesting new level gimmicks sort of thing, but that's more like a individual level by level basis.
Yeah.
It's sort of like how, although people, you know, knew Super Mario Wii U was kind of like frowned upon because more of the same sort of thing. It did have the that one really interesting level in terms of the paint thing, where it's all based off of paint.
Yeah.
And like you could have actually made an entire game with that as the theming sort of thing,
Probably.
where everything's actually based off real world paintings or stuff like that. Sort of like how, I don't know if you've ever done it before, but on car journeys, when you imagine a little shadow person or something just doing parkour across the various signs sort of thing.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm surprised no one's made a game like that sort of thing.
Maybe it's just because we're weird.
Like I did see I did finally see it was like a random comment sort of thing on No Moo Mean. Or someone actually posting, it was a goodbye friends for like the Toy Story 3 thing, but they did it for, you know, saying goodbye to the little shadow person who's been following me, doing parkour with me the entire car trip.
I guess they are. What a bunch of weirdos. Jesus.
Jesus.
But yeah, the final full-length Grin Brothers playthrough, unless we play some really short games next year sort of thing, which is possible, it depends on the raffle, is continuing! So feel free, so look forward to that.
Yeah,
Or don't, you can choose to not to.
We're not going to 100% it, but we're going to do the Golden Temple.
Yeah, the Golden Temple. It's like the 100% you have to get all the jigsaw pieces and like maybe the time attack stuff, and it's like, nah.
No.
Kong
Yeah.
Layers is where it's at. DK needs to learn to spell.
Yeah.
It's the same, his name, or his last name, multiple times.
So it's 5-piece.
Or technically,
jigsaws
is it
to
really
attack.
is it really his surname when it's more of a tribe name and like Diddy and Dixie, for instance, aren't related, but they're still Kong?
No.
So they do have
It's kind
actual
of a title.
yeah.
I believe it's supposed to be a species title.
Yeah, well, I thought it was supposed to be like a tribes thing because they're all part of the Kong tribe. Because like it's Candy Kong, but Candy Kong is DK's girlfriend. They could be related, but you know that does raise other. Well, to be fair, they're monkeys. I don't think they have too much of an issue with that. Because I know Dixie and Tiny Kong are related. Because Tiny Kong is somehow Dixie Kong's younger sister. Chunky Kong and Kitty Kong are related. And DK and Diddy, Kitty Kong is Dixie Kong's cousin, and DK and Diddy are uncle and nephew. Cranky Kong is of course DK's dad,
Yeah.
or potentially, or his grandfather. It's hard to tell. Like it's either DK Jr. becomes DK, or Cranky Kong, DK Jr. is actually DK's father, and Cranky Kong is his grandfather. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Cranky Kong is the father of DK, and DK was DK Jr. who grew up, sort of thing. Or to be fair, the history of Donkey Kong is kind of weird.
I like how
Because
Donkey Kong is his official name is Donkey Kong the Third. Because it's Donkey Cranky Kong Senior.
Yep. I do find it funny that the names change as they, you know. Also, it's kind of cruel. Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3. Here's Wrinkly Kong, Cranky's wife, sort of thing. And then DK64. Here's Wrinkly Kong. She's dead. She's a ghost now. But yeah, we're almost 40 minutes in, so
Oh yeah, we should probably end. the
yeah,
episode.
probably end the episode. And see you for more Donkey Kong Country Returns when we, well, I guess return.
Yeah, at some point.
Yep.
Bye.
Cheerio.
Like, comment, subscribe. By the way, to watch us
Get this banana on time.
eat magic bananas and get high. I'm pretty sure
That is
that's
basically what happens. I think. I can't remember actually. We did. Apparently, we didn't do it. Maybe we did in Trouble Free. I'm sure I've seen it before, but
I remember looking it up on YouTube.
okay. Cheerio.
Bye.